I think that we can learn something from David, how he faced Goliath. I think that his faithfulness is something that should be celebrated, and we can grow in as well. But this was a representative battle. This was someone send a champion here to handle my big bad problem, and you send a champion. It's written as history, not as allegory. However, there is a parallel, because your greatest enemy, the greatest enemy any of us has ever had is death. And it stared us down for all of humanity and said, you can't beat me. Send somebody to beat me. You can't do it. And our representative, Christ, shows up and he beat death in the face. He won the victory over death. He won the victory over your greatest threat, your greatest giant. You stand in victory just as all of Israel stood in victory, not because all of Israel was strong, but because David was faithful to do what he was called to do, and he did it. You can stand in victory not because you're strong, but because your champion is. Your champion is Christ, and he defeated death. And you do not have to worry about the consequences of death and how it ruins and rots every relationship in your life, because you can stand in victory over that. As Goliath was slain, the Philistines scattered in Israel in celebration, chased the Philistines down and had their little battles, and there were little wars. There's more wars to come after this. You have problems as a follower of Jesus, even though death has been defeated, that you're going to have to face. But you don't face it alone. You face it as a victor. You face it in obedience, and you face it knowing your God is bigger than anything that you're going to look at in this world, anything scary in this world.